What's up, guys? Bob Ganoush back again on Elite Dangerous. This is part 2 of my Distant Worlds 2 videos on that expedition. If you watched part 1, I really appreciate it. If you didn't, feel free to go back and give it a look before you watch this one. This is that same image I shared. I got 2 images here. Um, on that image, it shows you all of the different points of interest that we're going to, and this is the actual map of those points of interest that were listed on that list. And at the end of the last video, we ended in Cycladia, and that's where that video ended. So this one is starting off in Thors Eye, which I think it actually skips like maybe a couple. Like I think I'm gonna skip two points of interest, and the reason is because last night I actually did, like, I put an entire video together of all of those points of interest that were after Cycladia, and I accidentally deleted that entire video. I probably spent an hour and a half making that video, putting all the footage together, probably 2 hours worth of work, and I accidentally deleted it. So I actually had to go back and actually get some of the coolest footage that I could a second time, and the footage that you're seeing right now is Thors Eye. I mean, this system really stood out to me as something spectacular. It was really beautiful. So I actually took the time to actually go back like 1,200 light years just to get more footage of this system and its system map. But yeah, so I unfortunately deleted a 15-minute video worth of footage. And it'll never come back because I deleted it. I don't know how I deleted it. Like, I had just got through putting it together, and then like I noticed that my hard drive needed some space clearing up, so I went through and I deleted a whole bunch of stuff. And unfortunately, the video that you guys would have saw got deleted in the process. So I actually went back across the galaxy like 1,200 light years to get more footage of some of the points of interest that I had already visited from the get-go. So it kind of took some more time out of my time to actually come back here and film it again. But I felt like going back to Thors Eye was definitely worth it. Here you see the black hole in the system with Thors Eye, and I just thought it was a good view to add to the video. So what you're about to see next is an actual screenshot from the first time I actually came into the Thors Eye system. And when I did, I came across 2 other players that was already in system hanging out, and they were both in Diamondback Explorers. And when I came in the system, we ended up chatting, and we actually winged up, and we went to the next maybe 2 points of interest as a group, and just hung out for a little while. But that's the only footage slash screenshot of that encounter that I had, because like I said, I accidentally deleted like all the footage from it. So in this next clip that we're seeing, this is footage of me getting closer and closer to the PW2010, I think it's called, cluster. And what it is, basically, it's an area of space that has a bunch of systems really close by one another. As you can see, like, as you get closer and closer, the stars start becoming like more of a cluster right in front of your face, and as you get closer to it, it gets brighter and brighter until you're actually in it, and everything's just super bright as you're cruising around in it. So I wanted to actually take some shots as I get closer and closer, and then add a shot of me like in that cluster itself, which you're about to see once I hop in the system. So as I hop in the system, you're gonna see a super bright star, and then as I like come around that, you're gonna see all of that cluster systems that's around this one system, and it makes for like pretty good view, like, in my opinion. So you know, when I went back to actually go refilm more footage on this journey, Thors Eye and this cluster really stood out to me as 2 things that I felt like I should go back and film again, because those things looked great, but the other two points of interest, I think, like the Lagoon Nebula. I mean, it was a nice view, but like it wasn't anything really great to have filmed, I feel like. So to me, the Thor's Eye and this cluster were like the two main things that I felt like I needed to include. And here are two screenshots on this journey where I found a notable stellar phenomena, and I think that this was called metallic crystals. And I actually stayed in system, and I was just watching these things for about 12 minutes. But it's the only footage I have, so to say. It's just two screenshots, but I felt like that was something I also needed to include. I hadn't actually stumbled on one of those before until now, and I thought it was worthy of keeping that included on my journey here. I thought that would be nice to share. So, so now in this next system that we're going to, this is the actual system of the first major waypoint. So this is the system that we're all supposed to actually be meeting up in on the 18th. I think on the 18th we're all supposed to like go and reconvene on a planet here, and I think that when we're actually here, we're going to be doing some kind of buggy kind of activity on a planet, which is why I actually brought uh, two SRVs. I brought one, in case we actually do any kind of silly fun activities like, I don't know, playing tag or destruction derby. Like I think I read that we're going to be playing tag or something like that on a planet in the SRVs. So, so I mean, I just felt it, crucial to bring two SRVs instead of just one, and that way I can have one for doing silly, fun things with the group, and I can have one for just kind of being safe and like trying to get some cool views on a planet. But but yeah, so I actually made it to the first major waypoint 3 days ahead of time. So I'm here. It's the 16th, so we still got 2 more days until the next major set of waypoints and stuff gets announced to us. So I mean, I have enough time to kind of hang around and see like if anyone needs fuel, I can go do that. If anybody needs to have their ship fixed up, I can go do that, and I don't have to like worry about the stress of like trying to make it here on time. Like I'm already here. If someone needs help, I can go and do that and not have to worry about it. So yeah, we're here. We're hanging out. I'll be here until we actually finally depart on the 18th. Just hanging out and seeing if anyone needs to be rescued or anything like that, and chatting with everyone in game. But yeah, I mean, something else I wanted to say is my first video on the Distant World series actually got a lot of traction, much more than I had originally anticipated. I didn't think that so many people were going to watch it. I mean, at the moment it's sitting at like 10,000 views, and I mean, I'm kind of surprised about how many people watched that and liked it. So I mean, I just wanted to say ahead of time that that I really appreciate all the people that's taken the time to watch the video, share it, or even like it. It really means a lot to me, and it makes me look forward to doing more of these videos on the trip. So I mean, hopefully you guys are enjoying the videos. Hopefully you even like it enough to subscribe to my channel. I mean, that would be great. But I mean, I just wanted to say thank you for everyone that's watched it and shared it, liked it, etc. My main goal here with my videos on the expedition is just to share all the cool stuff that we the people who are actually on the trip gets to like come out here and see and witness and be a part of, because I feel like there's a lot of people in the game and in the community that actually don't even get to like go and do this kind of stuff, whether it be because it's a huge time commitment, maybe they have like a family of priorities at home, maybe they don't have the kind of jump range and ships that they would like to actually go and do this. And to be honest, I mean, like it is a big time commitment. I think that this is like a 3 month trip, I think, or something like that. So I mean, it's not for the faint of heart. It is a big trip. It's a big undertaking. You know, we're literally going to the other side of the galaxy. I mean, that itself, like to me, is just a big accomplishment. And I've done it once already, and it is time consuming. So I mean, like my main goal here is just to share all the cool stuff that like we come across in our travels on the expedition, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the videos along the way. I mean, I enjoy making these kind of videos. Like it's really cool doing stuff like this, and I'm happy to actually be a part of this trip. I didn't do the first Distant Worlds. I don't even think I was playing the game at the time, so I'm happy to actually be a part of this trip. So yeah, I mean, if you are enjoying the videos, please subscribe to my channel, and if you do like the video, just give it a like, and I'll see you in the videos to come. Peace.